Today I'm gonna do a video about my stupid phobias. As I said, this is the second video I speak in pitch black. I spoke about Naruto Tagami, by the way. She's my favorite YouTuber. And yes, I love her. Whoa, if you're a fan of her, you're just like me, go check her channel out and subscribe to her if you haven't already done it. So basically, I'm gonna talk about my phobias, and there's stupid reasons I fear of them. Number one is bees. Bees are terrifying, okay? I don't give a ruck about bees. Oh, the dino are great? Good, okay? That was a joke, okay? Bees are really important to this miserable planet. They make it perfect. Without the bees, we'll have a bee apocalypse. Okay, so basically, without the bees, the earth would be nothing. Thanks to the bees, we have healthy flowers, healthy gardens, and most of all, we have honey. And this is why she was thankful for them. But without that, bees would be completely useless and fearless and really, really weak. Because you know what? Whenever you get stung by a bee, it dies, and it just stung you with no reason, even if he or she knows it's gonna die. I mean, really, this is kind of annoying, you know? This is really annoying. So, when it decides to end his life on you, you're like, dude, that scarred me. I never got stung by a bee, but I remember I was in my grandma's. And I forgot to mention that I slept in the weekends with my grandma for some reason because I just love her too much. I slept in my grandma's, and there was my aunt and my uncle visiting with my baby cousin was like 3 years old then. I don't remember how old I was at that point. But I remember a bee was just staying in my aunt's slipper, and my aunt, without looking at the slipper, just crossed the bee with a giant foot. And then the scream really loud, and I was like dripping my toys all over the place and just helping my aunt getting it. And the good person I was, but I was also dumb. I didn't know what to do, but I just really wanted to help, so I brought her some toilet paper. Why did I bring her toilet paper? Because I just wanted to cover the blood. I thought there was going to be blood, but there was no blood. There was a little bit blood, and it didn't worth so much toilet paper. Yeah. But man, that scarred me a lot. I mean, I remember his scream till that day. You don't want to hear this scream. It's terrifying. So basically, yeah. Spiders. Holy frick. Those are true monsters. And don't tell me they're useful. No, they're not, okay? They're just blind and useless. And they're just mean. I don't give a rack about them. Neither bees, okay? Bees are at least making honey. I love honey. This is what makes them not to hate them that much. This is what makes me not to hate them that much. And also, for the record, dude, this is just, I don't know. This is just weird. I don't know, I just have arachnophobia, which is really, really bad, because I live in a house in Germany. I don't know if the post people know that Germany is filled with mouses and spiders and bees, because I live in a village. I live in a village which is pretty small, and everyone knows everybody, except me, because I'm not really that socializable, even if I'm 11 years old. And you're going to say, you have to go outside and leave your youth. Well, no, we're on the 20,000... We're on the we're 2020. What do you expect? Next generation, dude. Where do you think I am? 90s? Duh. Okay, so basically I'm gonna stay in my house, watch YouTube, and watch mostly Naito Tagami. I don't know if I mentioned that she's my favorite YouTuber. Anyway, so basically I'm watching Naito Tagami and the odd ones out, Jade Animations and other animators like that. And then I see a spider. So basically, the spider is walking on me. What do? I grab my heaviest book and smash it through my leg. I know you're gonna say, how did the spider get on you? That never happened, actually. I just made it up. So basically, once you see a spider, squash it. No, just kidding. If you're really friendly with spiders and you don't have arachnophobia like me, and you're just disgusted, just stick the spider into some object. I would really glass, but after that, watch the glass. Take it carefully, made it go in, and then trip it out on the wild with other animals. But don't let it be in your house. And if you're extra scared of spiders, just go some spider medicine or whatever. Spider, I don't know, for something about bugs and anything, and they will protect you. If you have arachnophobia, just smash it, okay? If you're so much afraid and terrified of spiders like me, just squash it. Don't even think about it for a sec, okay? Just squash it. Just kill it. Kill it, okay? If you have arachnophobia, if you don't have and you're just disgusted, you have no excuse, okay? That's basically it. I hate spiders and bees. That's all. But cockroaches are completely useless. And do you know why they're useless? Well, at least the spiders are keeping the mosquito population down. But what do cockroaches do? Disgusting me. That's why I don't have cockroach phobia. I don't know. But I'm really disgusted of them. And whenever I saw one, I squash it. And I'm not really sure if that's okay or not because cockroaches are completely useless. So I guess it's completely fine squashing them every time I see one. And back at my house in Greece, this was torture. Like every summer we had cockroaches living at our house like they were some kind of uninvited guests or whatever. Here in Germany it's different. German life is much different than the Greek life. Here, instead of cockroaches, you have mouses. And yes, the number 4 phobia of mine is mouses. Here in my house we have a whole family of mouses. They're all dead. I'm really sorry I'm doing it to you, but my dad couldn't take it anymore, and then one day he killed them all. I was scared. I was hearing their mom screaming. Just kidding. They killed them all, and here in Germany, it's very, very great. If your parents thinking of moving out, I would actually say to move into Germany because you have 2 opportunities: living a great life, living a great school life, taking a job with much money, and meeting Raya Tatagami, my favorite YouTuber. Just kidding for the last one. Anyway. If you're lucky enough, you can find a stable job, and if you know German, they could hire you in higher companies, and here is great, just saying. Now, back to my fear about mouses. Mouses are like hamsters, right? In fact, hamsters are cousins of mouses, and mouses are cousins of rats, so this is kind of, this is how it works, nature. So basically, unfortunately, hamsters are really low quality and defenseless. They're defenseless. And this is why we adopt them, because they're tiny, cute little things with hair on them. And this is why they're the most popular pet after dogs, puppies, and cats. Actually, they're not the most popular pet. Anyway, we all love them. And we care about them because they're just so cute. But why don't we care about mouses? Because they're ugly. And rats, the same thing, okay? This is the same thing. They're like twins or something. Mouses are terrifying. Their tail, and when you see a piece of them like walking in your room, you're terrified. You know that it's not a bee and it's not easy to squash it and it might eat your clothes and all your cheese in the fridge. And you know what? I have tons of cheese in my fridge because I just love cheese. I love cheese, okay? I literally take someone with a sandwich on me for breakfast in school, okay? And because tomorrow I have school, I have nothing else to say. Just kidding. I have one last phobia, and do you know something else about mouses? I hate them. Even if they're poor little guys and cousins of hamsters, I hate them. Mouses, rats, and crows are the most smartest living things on the planet after some other ones. They're enough smart. For example, when a crow wanna break a nut, and I don't mean the useless nut, hazelnut. I don't know. Hazelnuss is in German. I don't know. They just drop it off and it cracks, and then they eat it. I know, gross, but this is useful. You know, this is how this cooking crumbles. So basically, yeah. When next time you see a spider, a mouse, or a bee, call an ambulance. Just kidding. Just squash it, or if you have phobias, kill it because it will make you feel better. I tried once to trap a spider, but I was so scared I ended up hurting myself with dropping the glass. So phobia can cause a lot fear in your when you try to do something. Fear can pretty much bother you when you're doing other stuff, trying to do something nice. So just squash it because your fear will disappear, and then unfortunately you end the life of a God's glorious creature. Unfortunately, this is how it works. This is how nature works. This is the hard life, guys. What do you expect? So basically, yeah, that was all for today. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe to my channel. Just kidding, it's not over yet. The video is not over yet, okay? But like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done it. So basically, my number 1 phobia is embarrassment. And do you know why? Because I got embarrassed so many times in my life. Do you know one time when you're in first grade and you do something embarrassing, but you don't want to admit it because you're just feeling a bit embarrassed and you don't want to cause a scene. Well, this is what I did thousands of times. When I was in draw class, I drew and I was the best drawer even in kindergarten and first grade. So I really wanted to go potty and I couldn't because I just wanted to pee and my tummy wasn't feeling so well and I ended up peeing on the floor. And I peed in my painting. Holy freak, I was so embarrassed and I just wanted to cover my face just like Tithi did over there. So basically, I just wanted to cry. I don't know why. I wanted to cry. Then my mom came and the school was almost over and I had to change my pants because I just wear pants. I never wore a skirt, a single skirt in my life. Just kidding. I just don't like skirts for some reason, even if I'm a girl, or dresses. So basically, I just peed myself in the middle of the class and peed my own drawing. Fun fact, I kept that drawing because I did for mom and I gave it to her because I was just really excited and my mom accepted it. One time I remember I was in class and I just wanted to sneeze really badly and there was the biggest sneeze of my life. I sneezed so loud I almost fell off my chair. I was really embarrassed because the whole class is starting laughing with no reason. What is wrong with you, my class? I know you're watching, classmates. And they were just laughing and I was just about to cry. There is moments of class I want to cry but I can't because I'm just so innocent. That's hurting my feelings, you know? When someone hurts your feelings, you gotta tell them, but you can't because you're so nice and you don't want to let your guard down and starting panicking all over and stuff. Well, this is how I felt, people. It's the worst feeling ever. So basically, I felt so embarrassed I couldn't even hide my face and I just started crying at the break. Yeah. Fun fact, that never happened again. That was the loudest sneeze in my life after that. And yes. That was it, actually. No kidding. This is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel to show me support. And write down in your comments if you have arachnophobia or bee-phobia. I don't know. And I'm sure you'll be alright. That was a joke, actually. I don't know. It was pretty lame, but I did it anyway. So basically, like and subscribe to my channel and write me down your comment at the comments if you really have a stupid phobia or you're really afraid of embarrassment just like me. Or if you're just afraid of mouses and other stuff like this, okay? So basically, write me down in the comments whatever you want. Whatever it is, I'll read it. And I promise to God I'll read it. Okay, goodbye.